Uitiem, dus jealous him, stung to watch it here, guys. Yeah.
Shalangan is a Lummi word and it means the way of life. And we are starting groups that are called Shalangan so we can get the things back that we have lost. But there are so many needs that haven't been faced before. The mission to the world, I really thank the Lord for.
Well, the reason why MTW is here is because the PCA has developed a heart for Native American ministries, and God has opened the door for us to get involved with this nation, who over the last 19 years have allowed us to enter communications and relationships with their children, and that has essentially allowed us to open up the scriptures and to teach about the Lord. My name is Michael Wadhams, and I am an MTW missionary to the Lummi Nation in the Pacific Northwest. The Lummi people have rejected the gospel because it's the white man's gospel, and there is a resurgence of the traditional ways. There is a fear amongst the strong traditionalists that when we enter, we'll take away, if not forcefully, subtly, their way of life. And one of those ways is bringing the gospel. So the challenge is essentially to show them that they don't lose anything as individuals or as a people group, but they gain so much more when we can come in, partner with them, but it also draws them in and allows us to share with them in their worldview the gospel of Jesus Christ. The needs that we have fits in with part of the vision that we have for the future, and that is essentially we would like to have sports clinics in meeting the needs of children who might not be interested in, let's say, football or basketball, but would be willing to play sports like lacrosse or golf, tennis, running, cycling. So what we're looking at is people who would be interested in developing those sports clinics, but using it also as a platform for discipleship and mentorship. By and large, there are plenty of individuals in the tribes that still don't have access to running water, electricity, because of the poverty. So short-term teams are magnificent because what they do is they lay the platform for when they're gone, for us to continue to develop what they've started.
The people that are coming here, that's what they're coming here for. They love the Lord and they want to do the Lord's work too.
Doing what they do is greatly needed in all communities. The mission to the world, man, when they're here, they're just loved so much, and when they're gone, they're really missed.
But we also need, beyond the children, we need to disciple both men and women. The men have lost everything in terms of the ability to provide, to be the warrior. They are more inclined to want to work for themselves, go and fish, go and dive. But that's hard when the fish don't run. So they are the ones that tend to act out their aggression, their frustration, their anxiety, and they also need somebody to guide them.
Alcoholism, drug abuse, spousal abuse, all those things that are just prevalent right now, I really think can be addressed with a proper understanding of how God designs the family. And I really think that male leadership is a huge need here. Shalangan is a great thing, but you really have to have an eternal perspective and have God in the picture before you really start discovering the true answers to these kinds of problems.
We're building bridges, we're partnering, we're creating opportunities for them to learn about Christianity as Indians, not believing that they first must become white people. The whole concept of Shalangan, the whole concept of being a Lummi, the worldview, must incorporate their way of life, and there is no space for the gospel. So the challenge is to show them that God can both redeem individuals as well as culture.